It's matchday -1 here at the Europa Point complex, where the Gibraltar women's team will be taking on Andorra in a double header. And what were initially friendlies, well, they become preparation games as the girls find out that they're going to be entered into the Nations League with the draw on the 7th of November.
I think it's massive. I think it's something that in years to come you look back on and it'll be the first one ever. So it'll be massive, and the first games obviously will be big for us. It's the first time obviously that they're going to be competing at that level in official UEFA competitions. It starts in February, which is really exciting.
And the draws on the 7th of November, what do preparations look like?
I think the last year and a half has been preparation towards this anyway. But definitely now these Andorra games are probably one of the last times that the girls will get to compete at such a high level before their first Nations League game, so definitely it's prep.
And when you didn't enter the women into the Nations League the first time round, there was a lot of stick. What's changed this time round to get the girls into the competition?
I think since then maybe we've definitely made it a point to get them fully prepared. So yeah, the last couple of years, the last year and a half has been all geared towards this. So it's been really, really exciting now. Obviously Scott's put a bit more pressure on these games now because obviously they know that it's probably one of the last times before Nations League. So yeah, but they're really, really excited and ready to go.
We've spent now years preparing for this moment, and like you said, it was disappointing at the time when we were withdrawn, but like looking back at it now, I think we're more ready than ever.
To be honest with you, I'm absolutely buzzing. It's something that's been, I think, very long-winded and expected. So the anticipation built up over the years alongside the preparation we've had in training, we've really upped the notch in how we're training both on the pitch and in the gym. And I think that hopefully it will show when we finally get our opportunity.
Every position, like there's competition going on, and it's healthy competition. We push each other, and like you said, if you miss the gym sessions, like you're gonna notice that on the pitch. And now we're all hungry kind of to get game time, but also just to push as a team going forward.
It's still unclear with how it's going to proceed because it's dependent on the amount of nations that enter the competition, and then they could either produce a League D, so there will be more teams, or a League C. Obviously, if it is in a League C, we will be exposed to teams of a higher quality, larger populations, etc. But, first time round, I just think we need to remain open-minded, and the focus is on the controllables. So what we can bring to the table, how we've been training, and just prep to the best of our ability.
We're used to playing Andorra, Liechtenstein, and those are the likely opponents if there were to be a Group D. But if it remains to be Group C that we're entered into with the other nations, I don't see why not. Like we ended up tying against Hearts in July, and they literally recently beat Celtic 1-0 in the Scottish Premiership. So it shows that we can still compete no matter the opponent. So I just view it as a challenge either way.
These games have always served these friendlies as opportunities, as litmus tests to say, let us into Europe. Well, now they will be competing in Europe, and the pressure now on Scott Wiseman as he tries to get his squad ready for European competition. Tomorrow we'll offer some live coverage on Gibraltar today from 1. We'll show you the goals on GBC News at 8:30, and we'll have a comprehensive overview on Monday at 8 p.m.